As we head in the kitchen this Tuesday, we gave a local chef extraordinaire the tough assignment of taking nettles, yes, those things with the pricklies on them that you try to avoid in the woods, and turning them into pasta.
Wow, that looks good. Well, Corey Schreiber takes us into the kitchen.
Well, it is spring, and one of the things that comes with spring is a lot of wild ingredients. And this is one of my favorite, these crazy wild nettles that I went up and picked last night in Forest Park near my mother's home. But we're going to walk you through how to handle these, and that's one of the things you don't want to do, is handle them with your bare hands. Even though there are a few individuals that can do that, I always use gloves when I handle these, because you do have to pick the stems off and clean them up before they're blanched in water. And once they're blanched, they're perfectly fine to touch and there's no more stinging. So once they're blanched, they become a very nice dark green color. So these here have been blanched, and for this pasta sauce is what we're making. I have a little Parmesan cheese, grated lemon, a little bit of garlic. We're going to put some water in here, a little bit of olive oil, and we're going to puree that in the blender. Mix this with a little bit of bucatini. So this is the hollow point pasta. It looks a little bit like spaghetti, but the inside is hollow, so it's a little hole on the inside. But you can use any pasta for this, linguine, spaghetti. But again, this isn't a pesto. There's no nuts in here. And there is another recipe on the website that talks about making nettle pesto and putting that on a flatbread and making pizza out of it. So once the blanched nettles are tossed with a little bit of a cup of Parmesan cheese, a couple garlic cloves, and the zest and juice of one lemon, they can go into a food processor. And you can always add more water if you don't think it's going to blend fine enough with just the nettles. So once the puree is nice and smooth, nice bright green color, we can get it ready by putting it into the pan. And then with this dish, I do add a little bit of cream, just to work as a little agent to help the pasta stick to the sauce. And then that can just all be heated at once, and we'll taste it again before we finish it. So there you have wild nettle puree, little garlic, lemon, Parmesan cheese, and cream will be the sauce for our bucatini. That pasta is going to take about 3 minutes to cook. And then that's about, I'm heating the sauce up slowly. I may, just a little bit of lemon juice, really benefit from the acidity. So the cooked pasta has now been mixed with the wild nettle sauce. So now let's probably take it over and plate it then. You can see the pasta has been coated nicely with the nettle puree. The cream assists with that also. Goes right into the bowl. And I like to finish the pasta with a little bit of grated cheese on top. And if you really love the citrus flavor of lemon, you can always zest a little more lemon on top. It gives it a nice bloom. So here we have the wild nettles, which we've carefully handled, blanched, and then pureed with little garlic and Parmesan cheese, lemon zest and lemon juice, touch of water. As you can see, it made a very nice consistency for pasta, coats it with the addition of the cream, finish it with a little salt and pepper right into the bowl. If you like it to be a little bit chunkier and you want to see the specks of the wild nettles, that's perfectly fine too, but it's nice when the whole dish works well with the pasta and it's creamy. Serve it with a little bit of bread on the side and a salad, and it's a beautiful meal for springtime celebration.
Yum.
Oh, beautiful is right.
Corey,
that looks
thank you.
fantastic. Who would have thought? Get the recipe for nettle pasta at cookingfromthesource.com. That's Corey's website.
We'll be right back.